Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Saira Mujtaba with the news at 9. The headlines. Campaigning for assembly polls continues in Madhya Pradesh, Mizoram, Rajasthan and Telangana. In Jammu and Kashmir, top Lashkar-e-Taiba commander accused of murdering veteran journalist Shujaat Bukhari and 5 other terrorists killed in Anantnag. Indian High Commission officials in Pakistan denied access to visiting Sikh pilgrims. New Delhi lodges strong protest. President Ram Nath Kovind lauds India-Australia partnership in education. Guru Nanak Jayanti being celebrated across the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi takes part in celebrations, says Kartarpur corridor will enhance people-to-people contact. And in boxing, Sonia Chahal enters final of Women's World Championships in New Delhi. Campaigning for upcoming assembly elections continues in Madhya Pradesh, Mizoram, Rajasthan and Telangana. Leaders of various political parties are making whirlwind tours in different constituencies to win the voters. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today addressed an election rally at Lunglei in Mizoram today. Speaking at the gathering, the Prime Minister said the BJP, if voted to power, will work for inclusive development and corruption-free governance in Mizoram. He said BJP is dedicated to development of Northeast region by improving connectivity through highways, railways, airways and waterways.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी सिर्फ और सिर्फ देश के विकास को ध्येय बनाकर के आगे बढ़ रही है। सबका साथ, सबका विकास। हमारा ये भी कमिटमेंट है कि मिजो समाज को संविधान में जो भी अधिकार मिले हैं, उनकी हर कीमत पर रक्षा की जाएगी।
Later in the afternoon, Prime Minister interacted with intellectuals. Our correspondent has more details.
Prime Minister Modi said India's development is possible when the Northeast region is developed. He said BJP is dedicated to development of Northeast and his government is focusing on connectivity, highway, railway, airway and waterway. He said his government's agenda is transformation through transportation for this region's development. He said the extension work of railways has grown 3 times during the last 4.5 years of NDA government. He also said Silchar Bhairabi to Sairang broad gauge rail work is going with high speed and is expected to be completed by next 1.5 years. Irene, AIR News, Aizol.
In Madhya Pradesh, BJP President Amit Shah and Congress President Rahul Gandhi held rallies and roadshows in different parts of the state. Mr. Shah addressed rallies in Chhindwara, Sevni and Balaghat districts. He accused the Congress of misgovernance for 55 years in the state. On the other hand, addressing a gathering in Vidisha district, Congress President said within 10 days of coming to power, the Congress government will waive loans of each and every farmer. He also addressed rallies in Raisen and Sihori districts. Several senior BJP leaders including Nirmala Sitharaman, Rajnath Singh and Shah Nawaz Hussain also attended rallies. BSP Chief Mayawati and Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav also campaigned in the state in support of their party candidates. Our correspondent reports the Q-less mobile app has been prepared by the Chief Electoral Officer in the state to provide voting facilities without queues during assembly polls.
With the help of this mobile app, every voter can get a token before going to the polling center to cast vote and can enter the polling station for voting when his turn comes. This app will be used by the booth level officer BLO present at outside the polling booth. The voter will inform his epic number on the voter list to the BLO. With the help of this number, the BLO will generate token number for voter and he may wait for his turn. On his turn, the voter will be called for voting at the polling station. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
The 40-member Mizoram Assembly and 230-member Madhya Pradesh Assembly will go to polls in a single phase on the 28th of this month. In Rajasthan, poll campaigning is now gaining momentum. Our Jaipur correspondent has filed this report.
Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje today addressed many public meetings at various places in Bundi and Tonk. Senior leaders of BJP, Prakash Javadekar and Piyush Goyal will campaign for the party at various places tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will start his campaign in the state from Alwar on coming Sunday, while Congress President Rahul Gandhi will hold 3 public meetings in the state on November 26. Today, former Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot and Congress State President Sachin Pilot held public meetings at many places. Senior leaders of BSP, AAP and other political parties are also campaigning for the party's candidates. Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Jaipur.
In Telangana, Chief Election Commissioner O.P. Rawat expressed satisfaction over the level of poll preparedness there. A high-level Election Commission team was on a 2-day visit to review poll preparations in the state. Addressing a press conference in Hyderabad after concluding the visit, Mr. Rawat said the Commission directed the state election machinery to ensure effective monitoring and vigilance at all levels to address the concerns of the political parties. Meanwhile, Union Labour Minister Santosh Gangwar today took part in an election meeting at Narsapur in Medak district. He said Telangana was formed only with the support of the BJP. He assured BD workers of Telangana that they will be given their own houses. UPA chairperson Sonia Gandhi today accused the TRS government in Telangana of not fulfilling a single promise. Mrs. Gandhi was speaking at an election rally at Medchal. Rajasthan and Telangana will go to polls on 7th of next month in a single phase. Counting of votes in all poll-bound states will take place on 11th of next month. In Jammu and Kashmir, all arrangements have been put in place for the third phase of Panchayat elections tomorrow. 1,371 candidates are in the fray for 553 Sarpanch halqas and 5,426 candidates for 4,279 Panch wards in this phase. Our correspondent reports polling will be held in 7 districts each in Jammu Division and Kashmir Valley and 2 districts of Ladakh.
43 Panchayat blocks across the state are going to polls tomorrow. These include 19 blocks of Jammu region, 14 blocks of Kashmir and 10 blocks of Ladakh region. To ensure smooth and peaceful polling, adequate security measures have been taken and forces deployed in strength in poll-bound areas. In Jammu region, the polls are being conducted in 4 blocks each of Kishtwar and Kutwa districts, 3 of Doda district, 2 blocks each in Ramban, Udhampur, Rajouri and Poonch districts. Polling will be held from 8 am to 2 pm. Counting of votes will be held immediately after the polling is over. R.K. Raina, AIR News, Jammu.
In Jammu and Kashmir, 6 terrorists were killed in an encounter with security forces in Setkipura Shalagund area of Anantnag district today. Our Srinagar correspondent reports that the slain terrorists included the top commander of Lashkar-e-Taiba, Azad Malik, who was accused of murdering senior journalist Shujaat Bukhari this year. Army Srinagar-based Corps Commander Lieutenant General A. Bhatt described the killing of LET top commander as a major success. The operation has now concluded. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website newsonair.nic.in. India lodged a strong protest today with Pakistan against harassment of Indian High Commission officials in Islamabad and the denial of their access to Indian pilgrims visiting that country. In a statement, the External Affairs Ministry said, despite having been granted prior travel permission, the consular officials of the Indian High Commission in Islamabad were harassed and denied access to meet the Indian pilgrims visiting Gurudwara Nankana Sahib and Gurudwara Sacha Sauda in Pakistan yesterday and day before. It said the denial compelled the officials to return to Islamabad without performing their diplomatic and consular duties. MEA said it is the third consecutive visit of the Indian Sikh pilgrims when Pakistan has prevented the High Commission officials from meeting the visiting Indian nationals on the pretext of security. Guru Nanak Jayanti or Gurpurab is being celebrated with religious fervour in the country and across the world. The day marks the birth of the first Sikh Guru, Guru Nanak Dev, who laid the foundation of Sikhism. This year marks the 549th birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Dev. On this day, Sikh devotees around the world visit Gurudwaras and offer prayers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi took part in Gurpurab celebrations at Shiromani Akali Dal President Sukhbir Singh Badal's residence in New Delhi. Addressing the gathering, the Prime Minister said the Kartarpur corridor is not merely a corridor, but it could also be a way of providing people-to-people contact between India and Pakistan. In a landmark decision, the Cabinet yesterday approved building and development of Kartarpur corridor from Dera Baba Nayak in Gurdaspur district of Punjab to the international border. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Modi said, Guru Nanak Dev Ji showed the people the path of truth, righteousness and compassion.
गुरु नानक देव जी के बातों में तो हमारे देश की पूरी सांस्कृतिक परंपराओं का निचोड़ हमें गुरुबाणी में महसूस होने को मिलता है। देश की एकता और अखंडितता के लिए ये गुरुबाणी, गुरु नानक देव जी का आदेश, संदेश, इससे बढ़कर के हमारे लिए कुछ नहीं हो सकता है।
Former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh and Union Minister Arun Jaitley were also present on the occasion. Kartik Purnima is also being celebrated today. The festival is celebrated on the full moon day of the auspicious Kartik month of the Hindu lunar calendar. President Ram Nath Kovind has lauded the India-Australia partnership in education. Delivering a speech on India-Australia Knowledge Partnership in Melbourne University today, Mr. Kovind said the two countries share a special bond in education and learning. Our correspondent covering the President's visit has filed this report.
A large number of Indian students came to hear President Ram Nath Kovind. While addressing the students, President said Australia and India's vibrating democracy, free press and English language has brought both the countries together. He stated that strong foundation of togetherness between both the nations has laid the base for ever-growing knowledge of partnership. President said India has done great job in the field of education cooperation and scientific collaboration. It may be recalled that Australia ranked second most preferred destination for the higher education among the Indian students. Around 85,000 Indian students are studying in various parts of Australia, whereas more than 1,500 Australian undergraduates completed internship in India. Sanjeev Sundaryal, AIR News, Melbourne.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people in India and abroad in the 50th edition of the Mann Ki Baat program of All India Radio this Sunday. Mr. Modi has been raising a number of important issues through the monthly program. On 20th of September 2015, Mr. Modi had spoken about Give It Up campaign, asking the affluent to surrender gas subsidy. We have a report.
In the 12th edition of Mann Ki Baat program, Prime Minister mentioned about the problems of poor families, how their children cry due to pollution when the wooden stoves are lit. Mr. Modi said for them, he had requested the affluent to surrender their subsidies on gas cylinders.
एक बार मैंने मन की बात में कहा था, गरीब के घर में चूल्हा जलता है, बच्चे रोते रहते हैं, गरीब माँ क्या उसे गैस सिलेंडर नहीं मिलना चाहिए? और मैंने संपन्न लोगों से प्रार्थना की थी कि आप सब्सिडी सरेंडर नहीं कर सकते क्या? सोचिए। और मैं आज बड़े आनंद के साथ कहना चाहता हूँ कि इस देश के परिवारों ने गैस सिलेंडर की सब्सिडी छोड़ दी है और ये अमीर लोग नहीं है। और मैं इसलिए आज मन की बात के माध्यम से फिर एक बार जन शक्ति को शत शत वंदन करना चाहता हूँ, नमन करना चाहता हूँ।
Talking to AIR News, Petroleum and Natural Gas Minister Dharmendra Pradhan said the Give It Up campaign became popular due to Prime Minister's Mann Ki Baat program and the affluent people had surrendered the subsidy on their gas cylinders in favor of the needy.
अपना सब्सिडी हिस्सा संपन्न लोग छोड़ दे, गिव इट अप कैंपेनिंग आज लोकप्रिय हुई, विश्वसनीयता हुई मन की बात के कारण सामान्य लोगों तक बात पहुंची। एलपीजी सिलेंडर की सुरक्षा के बारे में आज प्रधानमंत्री उज्ज्वला योजना में हम लगभग 5,75,00,000 महिलाओं को गैस चूल्हा पहुंचा चुके हैं। उसकी सुरक्षा, उसकी मितव्ययिता, उसकी यूज के बारे में प्रधानमंत्री जी ने मन की बात में कही। उसके कारण उसकी विश्वसनीयता बनी और जन आंदोलन बन चुका है।
Since the launch of the initiative, over 1 crore consumers had surrendered the gas subsidy so far. With Dipendra, Anand Kumar, AIR News, Delhi.
International Film Festival of India, or IFFI, is screening 2 movies this year for the visually impaired persons with special audio described technology as part of Accessible India campaign. The first movie of the package, Sholay, was screened today. In boxing, Sonia Chahal became the second Indian pugilist after MC Mary Kom to enter the final of Women's World Championship in New Delhi today. She defeated North Korea's Jo Seon-hwa in semi-finals of 57 kg category, assuring India of at least one more silver medal. Earlier, Mary Kom also assured India of at least a silver by entering the 48 kg category. However, Simranjeet Kaur settled for a bronze after losing to China's Dou Dan in the 64 kg semi-finals today. In cricket, the second T20 international between India and Australia was called off due to rain in Melbourne today. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Campaigning for assembly polls continues in Madhya Pradesh, Mizoram, Rajasthan and Telangana. In Jammu Kashmir, top LET commander accused of murdering veteran journalist Shujaat Bukhari and 5 other terrorists killed in Anantnag. Indian High Commission officials in Pakistan denied access to visiting Sikh pilgrims. New Delhi lodges strong protest. President Ram Nath Kovind lauds India-Australia partnership in education. Guru Nanak Jayanti being celebrated across the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi takes part in celebrations, says Kartarpur corridor will enhance people-to-people contact. And in boxing, Sonia Chahal enters final of Women's World Championship in New Delhi. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.nic.in. That's all in the news at 9. Good night.